Oh, hey, what's up, Bratty? What's up? Yeah, it's Shaboingy time. It's Sharaki time. How you doing? So I'm just getting some stuff set up, and then I'll get started on things. Could be better, but I'm happy there's a late night stream. Yeah, I just got off of work at like 12. It's like a 30-minute drive here, and I like playing Stardew, so I figured I'd hop on and stream. Just I'm dealing with some stupid furry shit right now. It's kind of funny shit though. All right, there we go. I'm done dealing with the shit. All right, but yeah, just a late night streaming, late night racking it. Anyone else up racking their, moistening their rack, raccooning their moist? Because I am. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. But look at all our crops. Look at it. We're gonna be rich. We're gonna be making money. We're gonna be moneying it up. You know, my friend Castiel was in the chat yesterday. They told me my voice was like putting them to sleep. I hope it's a good thing. I always love whenever I get like compliment on my voice. Like, it's just always been like a guilty like little pleasure thing, I guess. I don't know if guilty pleasure is the word, but just like that's the one thing I'm consistently complimented on, and it makes me happy. I like knowing that my voice makes people happy. I guess. I don't know what I'm saying. Do I need to donate any of this? Anything? No, maybe yes, no. Yeah, I didn't find out until embarrassingly late. Your voice is very calming. There's no guilt in having a nice voice. Thank you. Nah, I'm happy. Happy people like hearing me talk. I didn't find out until embarrassing late that if you hover over something, this thing pulsates and tells you that you can donate it. I mean, it kind of goes to show, like, you don't really need a wiki to, like, learn a lot of these things. Yay, plant hopper! Plant hoppy! I mean, no hate to using the wiki, because, I mean, this shit is kind of hard. But I was like, oh shit, I just know now. Meant I could, like, get rid of a lot of inventory space. Let's see. Let's try and get some more hardwood. That's gonna be important. Acorn. Oh, never knew. I need a wiki because I needed to learn that what I can give to people. Yeah, that's definitely fair. I kind of I want the gifting mechanic to be fixed a little bit. I mean, for one, I hate whenever I accidentally give someone a gift, especially when they like hate it. Like I'll be walking around with the fish I've just caught. I probably shouldn't be planting these right here, but whatever. That's an issue for later moist rack. I hate like walking around like with something I just caught and I want to talk to someone and I accidentally give them a fish and they're like, "Oh, I hate this and I hate you." It's like, then why did you take my fucking fish? You could have just not taken the fish. You could have said no, but you took my fish. Race. I'm gonna look for more hardwood. I can't chop that down yet. And Clint has my pickaxe. Yeah, okay, I guess no hardwood for me yet. Man, so today at work, I think like one of the conventions was hosting, you know, the real version of finding what a person likes online is just an Amazon wish list. Fucking fair. At work today, they were hosting like an after party. You know, I never realized how many different conventions there were. There's like a realtor convention, which was definitely a thing. But they were having an after party with like a bunch of drinks and shit. And it was supposed to close at 11. But they just stayed there past 11. And then 11:40 hit and people still weren't leaving. There was like a shit ton of people. So finally we got tired and we just said, fuck it, I'm just gonna like start flickering the lights, I'm gonna dim everything. We dimmed them a lot by mistake, but most people got the fucking hint to get out. Except for like this one group in the back. They weren't fucking bothered by the lights suddenly going very dark. And they just fucking stuck around. And it annoyed the shit out of me. We had to like completely turn the lights off before they finally left, and they were all like, oh, okay, wow, I guess they don't want us to see, huh? It's like, yeah. We don't want you here. Fucking leave. I don't have a thing to give you. Hi, Olivia. Hi, Abigail. Oh, hi. Do you ever hang out at the cemetery? It's a peaceful place to spend some time alone. No. There's a convention for anything. I'm sure you can pick any hobby and put convention and find something. I mean, so I was sure about hobbies. I just didn't realize there were, like, conventions for, again, like, real estate. I guess I shouldn't be shocked, but, you know. Something I didn't realize, those conventions are just as horny as, like, the furry conventions. I thought that was, like, an issue separated just for furries. But, fucking no, like, I'll be talking to people and it's just a bunch of, also I have a group that, also if that group wanted to talk, just go to a Whataburger or something. Yeah, fucking exactly. Go back to your hotels, like, it's a convention center, we're connected to hotels. Just go there, get the fuck out of my bar. The Moist Rack bar. Yeah, I've always loved the idea of, like, having a bar in a small town and just, like, being, like, the local bartender and listening to people's stories and listening to them talk. It's always just been, like, a happy idea. Hello. Bro! Do you need some? What the fuck did I do to you? God, fuck you. I'm glad your parents are dead. Fucking Batman. I didn't mean that. I'm sorry. I'm just in a mood. I've always liked the idea of, like, running and opening my own bar. To the point where, like, I'll do that in video games whenever, like, I can. Like, Fallout 76, you could, like, build your camp, and people did different base designs, like a gas station setup for your power armor. It's a big-ass camera. This town is so small, it sucks. What did I just say about my small-town bar dream? Also, why would anyone want to be in a public place they are clearly not wanted? I think they just don't have fucking common courtesy, honestly. It's something I learned that, like, a lot of people just don't have. Like, okay, so, like, people get on autistic people for not understanding social cues that are genuinely, like, difficult to fucking understand. Like, people be like, oh, well, yeah, I said, oh, yeah, I'd love for you to stay. And then I said yes, and they're like, oh, well, I didn't mean it. It's like, come on, that's a hard one to understand. But motherfucker, we turned off the lights. We're surrounding you. Me and my other janitor homies are all eyeing you down. We're looking at each other. We're doing everything but telling you to leave because we can't tell you to leave. We're like over here shrugging at each other. I'm pointing. I'm like, get a load of these assholes. Small bars sounds quaint. I enjoy the big areas, but I like a quiet place. Quiet place reference? Ah, yeah, I got into these, like, Midwest, emo fantasies of just, like, living in a nice, small town where, like, everyone knows each other, maybe somewhere up north. I just think it'd be nice, you know, just, like, living out there. I think that's what I would do if I ever won the lottery, is just move out to one of those places. Just, like, set up my life there, you know? Fuck, I realized why I like Stardew Valley so much. You know, it'd be, like, a really fun video game idea? Like, something, I need to keep that. Something akin to, web fishing. Like, a very, social game where everyone's just kind of, like, hanging out and chilling. So, like, web fishing, but in a bar. I guess kind of like those VR chat bars I was joking about, but just imagine, like, being able to play a game and shit and, like, just hang out in a, like, fake video game bar, talk to people, you know, whoever the bartender is can, like, make drinks for everyone. I feel like that'd be, like, really nice and fun to do. I'm a big fan of, like, cozy games like that, but especially, like, cozy social games. So, I don't know, I just like being able to relax. I mean, yeah, I mean, you can probably tell, like, I'm over here fucking streaming and yapping nonstop. I like talking, so it's just a fun thing to do. Fuck are you? Moth! Don't move towards the light. No! Despite the name, not all centipedes have 100 legs. Some have fewer. If I ever see a centipede, I'm beating the shit out of it. I'm not gonna fucking lie. Yeah, we don't fuck with centipedes in this house. We don't fuck with bugs in this house. Especially spiders. Or I don't. Everyone else here fucks with them. You, my new kitty cat. So I'm not gonna fucking lie. Like, they should have an option where you can give a person a drink that turns their perspective upside down. That'd be fucking hilarious. I mean, the VR chat bars, their drinks will get you drunk, quote unquote, but it, like, heavily distorts your screen and your vision and makes the audio really echoey and loud. I don't know if they've ever been drunk. They play VR chat, so I kind of doubt it. But, that's what they think being drunk is. Alright, now maybe I'm just, like, being too judgy and it's just, you know, how else do you portray being drunk in a game? This GTA does that too. I don't know. Skinwalker cat. Skinwalker cat. Okay. We're gonna unfortunately sleep next to the Skinwalker. Alright, not bad. Not a bad hole. All of our farming and foraging, we're making the big leagues, kid. But now, fuck, yeah, I just want to be like a humble small town bartender. Oh, tomorrow we're all getting together for the flower dance. Yay! Is anyone gonna dance with us? No. They should portray being drunk with a contest so you can roll down the road like a hot dog the best. Dude, you have no idea, but I would be perfect for that content. Fuck. Yeah, I'm a fun drunk. I feel like that's what alcoholics say when they want to deny being an alcoholic, but I am a fun drunk. I roll down the street, I do kickflips. If people don't like it, they should stop giving me a skateboard and telling me to do kickflips, but I'm a happy, fun drunk. I like it. I don't drink all the time. Mostly just socially or like late at night or whenever I feel bad, but I like being drunk sometimes. Drunk stream would be a fun idea to do. I mean, I don't know if it would be too fun of an idea to do, but I think it would be. You know, something cool I did. I'm sure I mentioned it before, but I really love Silent Hill 2. Silent Hill in general is like just one of my favorite franchises and horror franchises in general. But, I got really fucking high once. I guess, let me say first, like, so I love horror games, but because I play so many video games, it's become a little bit too easy for me to just, like, immediately, like, know what's gonna happen. Things don't really scare me too much. But I got really high. And suddenly it was like I was playing the game for the first time and I was a scared, like, I was a scared kid again. I could barely aim my gun. All the noises were, like, freaking me out. It was just such a good time. I really recommend it if you get stoned. Play a scary-ass horror game if you really want to get scared. My wood, no! I don't think I'll drink. My personality wouldn't like it too much. That scares me, to be honest. I mean, yeah, that's also fair. Drinking definitely isn't for everyone. So if, I mean, if you don't want to drink, you don't feel pressured to drink. I think, like, drinking is the one thing that I feel like people will peer pressure you into doing. Like, everything else, like, I've never been peer pressured into smoking. Like, before I started smoking cigarettes, people would be like, hey, do you got a cigarette? I'd say, no, I don't smoke. And I wouldn't hear, oh, you're lame, boo, oh, you'll get there one day, kid. That was unfair. They would just really simply be like, good for you. I wish I stopped. Put a VR headset and let another person play your character. What? What does that mean? I don't get what that means. Like, put on a VR headset and let another person play your character? I don't get it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what that means, if I'm being honest. Like to be drunk or like, I don't know. We choppy the wood. Oh my god, hey Cassie, welcome back. Welcome back. The stream started a little bit later in the day just because I got off work. So we don't have to control on what happens, you just observe it happen. Oh! Okay, I think I get what you mean. That might work for like for the horror game high thing. I mean, I feel like that would be a little bit too close to watching a movie. But although being high while like playing a VR horror game sounds fun. I was playing a Metro Awakening, which is, well, Metro but a VR game. I have a little like video I posted on my YouTube here of me playing it. But it like really fucks with, oh, I'm gonna die. Ooh. Okay, we can't chop down that tree. So it really fucks with you with the spiders. The spiders only spawn in an area where you need to wear your gas mask. So that way they can have the spiders crawling on your face. Which I honestly think may have been a bad idea considering it's a VR headset. I wonder what being high is like. Shit, I don't know how I'd describe it. I mean, being honest, I don't get high too much anymore. You are growing out of the pier. I haven't gotten high in forever. Mostly just because, like, even though it's legal in Texas, jobs will still, like, fire you for having weed or anything like that. So I haven't been high in fucking ages. But it's kind of just like, everything is a little bit dull. Like, senses-wise. But also heightened at the same time. Just go to Colorado, it's very high up there. Honestly, like, some shows just portray it. Like, I tried some weed gummies before and I fell asleep for like 10 hours. I mean, yeah, different strands will do, like, different things to you. Some give you a little bit more energy, some make you almost feel like you're just drunk. Honestly, being high is like being drunk, except a little bit more mellow. Like, I feel like when you're drunk, sometimes, like, you can have a little bit too much energy. But, I'm gonna eat my little snacky bar. I like fucking Mr. Boss. I'm gonna eat my snack bar, Alan. Okay, Mr. Boss. I can't do Alan's voice. I want to eat the beetle. I don't know. Smoking weed isn't something I'd, like, want to do every day like some people do. But, I mean, it is fun. It's enjoyable, you know. Like I really don't know how to describe it. Hmm. Yep, this one time at work, when I worked at the internet provider's call center, there was a coworker of mine. I'm gonna be honest. I have this really bad habit. If someone, oh, aren't you guys being cute? I'm tutoring Vincent and Jazz today. They're a handful, but it's nice to make a difference in someone's life. It's 2 p.m. I don't think you're making a difference right now. Um, so I'm someone who like someone will like give me something, and I'll take it without like asking questions, or I'll ask questions after I take it. So shut the fuck up. We got the garbage hand, baby. Look at me. Look at me go. Garbage hand. I don't think I've been drunk before. I just like alcohol and can only stomach a certain amount, and it's usually weak. Probably tipsy, maybe. I don't get blackout drunk. I don't get like drunk enough that I'll start like doing a lot of goofy shit. But that's about the limit for me. Um, so my coworker gave me a vape pen. He's like, hey, you wanna puff? I'm like, fuck yeah, sure. So I take a big hit, and I can immediately taste it's not nicotine. So I'm like, what is that? He's like, dude, you didn't know? That's THC, man. You gonna be okay? You know, tomorrow's the flower dance. Dancing is alright, but they make me wear this stupid white dress. Would you want to maybe dance with me? I can't believe I asked her that. Rat gets drunk and starts trying to do backwards long jump. I wasn't lying about the skateboard thing. I got drunk at a party, a separate party, and they gave me like a skateboard and I started trying to do like flips and shit. I fell on my ass so many times, but I had fun. I didn't know you could even get that as a hat. Well, yeah, it's I mean, you just saw it. You dig up enough trash cans and there's a chance the top just blows the fuck off. I'll start talking to like people every day so I can make friends. This valley is a vibrant and diverse ecosystem. That's one reason I was excited to move here. Woo! Yeah, I know. There's butterfish in that lake over there. Maybe you want to study the fucking butterfish? Monarch caterpillar. I don't remember catching a lot of these bugs. But I mean, it says I did, so I guess I did. Stag beetle. Ah, man. So I'm really excited to go to this furry convention here called Texas Furry Fiesta. It happens in a couple of days, not a couple of days, like 2 weeks. And I get to see one of my online friends for the first time. She only lives like 2 hours away, but our schedules do not match up at all, so we're basically like stuck just hanging out on VR chat at night sometimes. But I'm super excited to see her. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Wood. Yeah, I got all the wood. Now that I've clicked a furry Stardew stream, now YouTube is recommending me other modded Stardews. I saw an Omega Handsome Stardew mod the other day. What do you mean Omega Handsome? What does that mean? Also, I mean, you got lucky. You could have just gotten a bunch of furry videos, dude. No hate on, like, other furry YouTubers, but when I started doing YouTube, I knew I did want to make it furry YouTube, but I also knew I wanted it to be different from traditional furry YouTube. Um, and by that, I mostly mean, like, love to do things like that and go out, but I'm not out to my family, and has been keeping this up for like 7 years now. I hope someday I can do those things. What do you mean you're not out to your family? I thought you weren't a furry, or do you mean like gay? Either way, I'm sorry you can't be upfront with your family about that. That's really lame. I'm sorry. Like everyone looks like a chat or something. I don't think I saw any of the women. Shrug. Honestly, that tracks for Stardew. When I was downloading the furry Stardew Valley mods, I need that tree. Can't chop it down before I die. Yes, I can. When I was downloading the furry Stardew Valley mods, a queer thing and also a religion thing. Yeah, I'm sorry, dude. That's always rough. I didn't really want to tell my dad about the furry thing. He kind of found out with the tail I bought, so that kind of outed me. When I was trying to download like the furry mods, so the furry mods are popular, but what's also very popular are the add-ons to the furry mods. You got some that are like how do I describe it? You have some furry mods that are not a safe thing to show on stream. A lot of them. Then you have something called Bara, which I think is just really hunky gay men. And there's a shit ton of like Bara mods that just turn all of the furry men in Stardew Valley into hunky men. Um, then there were some HD mods, which I gotta be honest, I just didn't like the HD mods. I like the little pixel art that they have, and I don't want to like talk to a pixel art character and see an HD version of them. That's just me. I think like a lot of the other furry YouTubers I've seen on YouTube, I don't know how to describe what I don't want to be like, or if that is like a bad thing or something, but so I've noticed a lot of them like go for really cutesy kind of styles, and I'm just not. They're not cutesy. I don't know what the word is. They I guess cutesy is the word. It's a hard thing to describe, but what I've always wanted to do with YouTube is mostly follow in similar footsteps to people like Raccoon Eggs or Moist Critical, if you can tell by the name. And I also wanted to be a furry, but a lot of furry stuff is just lame is such a bad word for me to like say about it, but just safe or I don't know, it's just like too cutesy for my liking. I don't know how to describe it. Religion fascinates me, so my family doesn't like having discussions with me. I will call out every little flaw in the Bible, and they don't want to deal with it, so we just don't talk about it anymore. I feel that. Little something about me. So I am a Satanist. I always feel like I gotta clarify this to people whenever I say that. No, it's not devil worship. I saw an article about you in the local paper. It sounds like the country life is a good fit for you. I'm so proud. Take care, Mom. Aw, Mom. Yeah, no, so I'm a Satanist. First thing is, it's not devil worship. It's actually an atheistic religion. Feels like a counter, I don't know. It's basically just like a counter religion, honestly. But essentially what Satanism is, what it boils down to is a couple of core principles, such as humans should not feel bad about our, like, carnal instincts. And the other ones are more for everything, which is question shit. Yeah, I'm glad you know what I mean, Cass. But, yeah, the other one is just, like, question shit. Rack's secret persona is the devil himself. That would be... I would love to get, like, a black goat fursuit. That would be so fucking cool. God. I'm actually working on getting a Deathclaw fursuit, but that's for other reasons. That would be cool, though. God. But no, so, yeah, like, Satan's just, like, question... I do like to draw horn-tailed winged creature. Yo! Give my raccoon, like, some devil horns and shit, dog. That'd be dope. So the way I always describe it to people whenever they ask me, because the surprising number of people, whenever they see my little pentagram necklace, they get curious, is like, you just gotta ask why. Like, if someone tells you something is wrong or something is a sin, you just pull up and you're like, okay, you believe that thing is wrong because your book says it's wrong. So, what I tell people is this. So your god made a rule that this is a bad thing to do. If your god made that rule, he also would have had to have a reason for that thing being a bad thing. You know, he's God. He's not petty. He's not like humans who are like, who do shit out of malice and spite. He had to have a reason. So therefore, give me a reason why this thing is bad. Oh, I forgot about the flower dance. Oh my god, we're going to the flower dance. Ah! We're gonna dance. We're gonna dance with my favorite little trash can hat. And yes, I will send you my ref. Thank you. Ah! So I just tell people, like, okay, tell me why this thing you believe is a sin is wrong without the use of God. The biggest one, honestly, I use is like... Oh, flower dance the other way. The biggest one I use against people is like, okay, dog, tell me why being gay is a sin. Or why being gay is wrong. And they'll hit me with their normal bullshit. And it's like, oh, it's wrong because a man and a man, they don't have baby. No baby, no have baby. I'm like, okay, so it's wrong because they can't have kids. So should someone who doesn't want kids at all in their life marry? Should they not be allowed to marry? Should you have the right to tell them, no, you can't marry, you can't do things? Well, no, because maybe they'll change their mind. Okay, what if someone, like, gets a surgery to, like, you know, not reproduce anymore? Is that, do you have the right to fucking do shit to them? Well, you shouldn't be doing that. Okay, what if someone's just, like, not able to have kids? And that's that thing, what if someone just fucking can't? And, yeah, they usually always falter. They never have an actual good, logical reason for why they hate on something, because they're just hateful. And that's why with religious people, eventually it goes back to beyond your understanding, mysterious ways, ask when you die type shit. Is there a place where you can send art? I was planning to draw a blue Gatorade Persona thing. I mean, I don't have anything set up. I'm just streaming for fun. And I don't want to go overboard either. I don't want to, like, make a Discord or anything like that. At least not right now. Alright, before we get into that, let's do a montage of everyone rejecting me at the dance. Hey, Moistrak. Glad to see you here. Leia, do you want to dance with me? I'll be honest. I don't want to dance with you. Okay, a little bit blunt, but okay, at least she was honest. Sophia! I'm here for the free cake. I'm here for your cake. I don't blame her for saying no. I do want to draw Sona, but it'd be too indecisive about an animal. Honestly, never feel bad about going basic, dude. Be a wolf or a fox or a dragon, maybe? There's nothing wrong with being basic. And the cool thing about having a Sona is it doesn't have to be your Sona. It can just be an OC. You can just have a character that you draw. It doesn't have to be you. You can work on which character is you later, but... You know. Sorry, I don't really like dancing. What about Olivia? Hi, Olivia. Gatherings such as this give me a great opportunity to talk to Carolyn and Jody. You wish to dance with me? I'm afraid I'll have to decline. I'm afraid I'm gonna die alone. Abigail's mom? I wish Pierre would spend time with the family. Oh, it looks like you need a replacement daddy. I can't ask her to dance with me. Fuck. Hi, Emily. Whew. I'm stuffed. You're about to be stuffed. Yeah, have you tried the red jelly yet? I'm very sorry, but I've already agreed to dance with someone else. No, you didn't! No, you didn't, Clint. I wonder if family would dance with me. Okay, I was worried it was Clint. Who's Olivia? This one is Olivia right here. This one. Bird lady. Maybe fox ears some days and bunny ears other days and horns some days. I don't know. And if I change all the time, then I might as well not have one, I feel like. I mean, again, like, it's OCs. You can make different characters. What I mean by, like, you don't need to have a Sona is... You don't need to have a character that represents you. You can just make a character. You know? And then eventually, you know, you find the one that is yours. I already... Stop running away! Stop running away! I'm practicing my dance moves. It needs to be perfect. I've been flower clean for the past 5 years, and I'm not ready to step off the throne just yet. Would you want to be my dance partner, Haley? Fuck! Ow! Ow! Ow, that was... Ow! This is the worst one yet. Ow! by the way. Fucking ow. Abigail. I really hate dancing in front of everyone. It's so embarrassing. Mom makes me do it. Do you want to maybe dance with me in front of everyone? Shade, will you dance with me? Will you dance with me? Oh, I don't even want to be here anymore. I'm a run away. I think Rack's character needs a beer. I think Rack's character is about to jump in the river. Motherfucker's gonna be like, no, they won't debut, sorry. I'm going to Silent Hill. To find bitches. Alright, where's the mayor? I want to get the... Wait, there's someone I haven't asked yet. Evelyn! Evelyn, will you... Fuck, I can't ask Evelyn to dance with me. That is oldophobic. That is old-phobic. Okay, seriously, where's Lewis? Hi, Lewis. Yeah, let's start the dance. Okay, so this is what I mean. I mentioned earlier that, that this, like, genuinely surprised me, because I was like, okay, I'm asking these people to dance with me, and they're saying no. I'm thinking, like, oh, it's a romantic dance, probably. No wonder they're saying no. Now, we got the fucking vault dwellers in the fucking white dresses doing this. You're telling me I couldn't be this guy? You're telling me Abigail, you want to dance with Sebastian instead? Emily, you agreed to dance with Shane? At least, where is he? Where is the guy? Where? At least Clint's over there being lonely. At least I can take solace in that. Fuck you, Clint. God, I'm so depressed. This is what I mean. Like, okay, so just picture like you're the new person in town. All right, you're learning everyone's customs, and you get invited to like the flower dance, and everyone just is like, it's just like, fuck no, nah, we're not gonna dance with you, new guy. And then it's just that. It's just line dancing. We're going to bed angry today. Moist Rack is gonna... my guy over, he's gonna look into the fireplace somberly. When will I ever be enough? At least my cat loves me. Why isn't there 2 white dresses or 2 blue outfits dancing together? Gay rage. You can be gay in Stardew Valley. I guess just no one else is gay. Huh. I don't know. That should totally be it. I'm not even gay, I'm pan, but kind of straight-leaning. Nah, that's fair as fuck. For me, oh, Lewis. I was checking your shipping bin. Also, you asked 5 girls to dance with you back to back, my guy. What the fuck is wrong with you? Pierre and Sophia have a large number of products to ship this morning. Moist Rack, I'm very happy you're getting situated here in Stardew Valley, and you're making great progress on Racky's farm. Thank you. I need to walk over to Fairhaven Farm and check if Andy is shipping anything. He usually has high-quality forage from Cindersap Forest. Must be convenient to be able to forage in your own backyard. I'll leave you to your farm work. Okay. Please stop coming onto my property. So for me, I'm very straight. It's just what I am. Okay, so I don't know why, but some furries genuinely, like... Some furries genuinely don't respect that. Which I don't like. Like, yeah, I'll always, like, get the joke, like, oh my god, a straight furry? Gas, what? Oh my god, you're a straight furry? No, there's never been a straight furry before, ever. It's like, wow, I've heard the same joke 50 times. That's so cool. That's so funny, That's like on the lighter end of the spectrum. On the more annoying end of the spectrum are the fucking, like, oh, don't worry, I thought I was straight too. Like, okay. Cool. I know I'm straight. Oh, well, you don't know you're straight until you try something. I'm good. I don't really have an interest in doing that. They're just weird things. Like, I don't know. Like, so I do, is that a mouse? No, sandflea. I do like, fursuiting and things. And I've made, Trinket shirt, yeah, baby, trinket shirt, yeah, no, I don't like it. I do a lot of fursuiting, and specifically some spicier content. And I've like talked to people. I'm like, God, I'm so jealous. Like the girls get to wear like these really, like, you get to wear a bunch of different outfits and shit, and like a bunch of different styles. You know, they get to wear fishnets and they get to wear like crop tops and this and that and thigh highs. And then I'll always get someone like, well, you can wear those too if you stop being, um, if you can wear those things too. And I'm like, yeah, I know I can. I don't want to. I'm a straight guy. Well, straight people can dress feminine too. Like, yeah, I know they can. I don't want to. Oh, well, that's just because That's just because you're afraid of being feminine. Nah, I just don't wanna. Yeah, you wanna do that. Ah. It just happens like a lot with furries, because I mean, yeah, Cass, it is a bit of an oddity amongst furries. I don't think there's like a specific reason behind it, but I mean, it's just what it is. Just is what it is. I just really get tired of the non-stop jokes and people kind of like pushing those boundaries a lot. I mean, again, especially whenever people like want to insist that like, you know, I'm only straight because I haven't had an experience yet. Which, by the way, they fucking like take a weird. Beer dragon, yeah, baby. They get really weird whenever I'm like, no, dude, I've kissed a lot of guys. Kissed a lot of guys. I've been drunk and I was being goofy. I think I know if I liked it, my guy. I don't know what to fucking tell you. Let's say I've gotten older, I realized I like most people, and a lot of my straightness came from cultural pressure and societal expectations that I hadn't entirely considered. So I do sort of assume that will happen to others, but I could be wrong. I mean, you know, sexuality is like a journey for just everyone, if I'm being honest. But you know, with that said, I don't like whenever people go either way with just like disregarding people's feelings, even in that current time. I mean, like, fuck, you know, like, there is an off chance that one dude could have been right. Maybe one day I will be like, oh my god, I do like men. But in the meantime, you don't get to be an asshole and just show up and be like, oh my god, he doesn't know he's gonna be gay soon. Oh, everyone make fun of him. Oh, beat him up. Oh. But yeah, no, I'm like, I'm comfortable being straight. I'm comfortable in my own masculinity. Just is what it is, you know? I don't know why you go on random tirades like that. Dang, no reward. Yeah, I don't know why I go on those tirades, but I just do. I kind of just rant about like whatever comes into my head at any given moment. I mean, honestly, something interesting. Like I said, I do like some spicy suiting stuff with people sometimes, and the community can be very hit or miss. I found. Like, it's weird, because, like, I've met a lot of people that I consider really good friends as part of the spicier community, and we all get along. There are just some people who get into it thinking that as long as they say they're a content creator, they're a AD thing, they'll get, like, something. I don't know how to describe it. It's just, like, people, like, being weird and thinking, oh, broken glasses, yay! Good, he didn't see me. I don't know how to describe it, but the spicy life, it's been fun. It's nice to hear a rant that isn't an absolute generalization of a larger group. You'd be surprised, though so many people are so negative. But bring up a weird topic or anything, nobody hesitate to tell me to shush. Dog, I am the king of weird topics, okay? There is nothing you can say that's gonna out-weird me. Alright, let's be honest. I guess so many things to catch. Fuck nah. So yeah, I do like with the adult content. You have people who like genuinely do it for fun or for profit. You know, it's cool to like do it for money. It's a life. You wouldn't dance with me. Ugh. But you have a lot of people who will immediately jump in and say that they do AD content and adult shit, and they don't. Like, maybe they'll just like take like one picture of their like shaboingi is what we have to say on YouTube. They'll take like one picture of their shaboingi and then start like just straight up borderline harassing other like furries because they believe, oh hey, well you're someone who does the adults that here. Did I just give a grandma? Did I just give a grandma broken glasses? Oh, oh, I'm evil. Oh, I'm evil. Oh, I wish I could read like happy news and like the world is ending. Like, where's the news article? Bunny comes up to eat a carrot from Bunny Furry. Happy times. Boom. Alright, fucking let's do it. Let's just like make like a news channel that just focuses on the positives and shit. This week on FNN Furry. No, you know what? No. MRN Moist Rack Network. Local dog digs big hole. That'd actually be really fun. Imagine just like interviewing someone and being like, "Why are you eating bugs, man?" That'd be like genuinely such a fucking fun thing to do. Is just like start fucking interviewing people on it too. It's like, so sir, your doggy dug a big ol' hole. Do you have any comments on that? Yeah, man. Like, no, he's been fucking digging for a while. I thought he was looking for something, but no, he just dig. You know what? We don't care if our news gets hits here. I'm doing this streaming thing because it's fun. I'm not over here like, oh, I only have 2 people watching my stream. Boo! I want 50 people watching my stream. I'm having fun. I'm playing my game. I get to kind of like talk into the void. You guys are the void now. Congrats. And I have my fun. Feel like my pickaxe should have been done by today, man. Oh, it's been done. I'm just stupid. Yay, we have a pickaxe! Yay! Copper pickaxe! Yay! Alright, now we can start mining a little bit better. I don't know. I don't know with like the news, but yeah. I don't feel like people should be forced to be positive or negative about things. Like, it would be nice if things were nice all the time, but you know, sometimes like it's okay to feel bad about certain things. I think for me, like what really helps, I do this kind of thing that I feel embarrassed about the next day. Though whenever I get in one of my like kind of depressing moods, I will I'll kind of just like just rant on my Instagram stories. I usually delete them the next day because I wake up and I'm like, oh god, that was cringy. But I mean, it helps just letting things out sometimes. I don't like the people profit off of negativity that much at all. But, you know, it's not good to like have there is such a thing as toxic positivity, you know? And you get that a lot, especially from like other people who don't understand how to help you and they think if you just force a smile, you're all good. Like, I've had people where I'll complain about something or I'll be sad about something. Oh, well, you know, there's nothing you can do about it, so why dwell on it? It's like, because it's sad. I'm sad that it happened. Am I not allowed to be sad? Well, yeah, but you're complaining about it. Like, there's no point in complaining about it, dude. Like, you're just like making yourself sad. Like, no, I'm sad because the thing happened, and yeah, I wanna talk about the bad thing that happened to me. It would make me feel it wouldn't make me feel better, but you know, it would make me feel heard, and that's also important. Y'all hear about the UK thing where they might end endless scrolling on apps and websites? Um, I have not. No. That's definitely a good argument though over like whether what's more important, your freedom or your health. It's kind of like how you know it's illegal to not wear a seatbelt in the car. Feels like a weird thing to like make illegal, but again, what's more important, your safety or your health? Yeah, kind of. That's pretty much what I use it for, like a diary or journal. And as selfish as it might sound, it I like it better than like writing in a journal or diary because I do know someone is gonna see it. I'm not looking for people to like flood my DMs and say, "Oh, Moistrak, I'm so sorry you're feeling depressed. I'm here for you. Is there anything I can do?" I'm not looking for that. I mean, it's nice when it happens, definitely, don't get me wrong. But that's just not what I'm looking for when I do it. It's a hard thing to explain. I like knowing that I've been heard by someone. But, you know, I worry like I'm getting a little bit too personal sometimes whenever I do that. But I mean, fucking, I don't know, I also never want to have to hide my feelings. That's something like, a lot of men say, but, um, it's a thing that a lot of men will say, but we don't really, like, get heard whenever we say that, but, I mean, like, guys have it pretty rough sometimes, having to hide our emotions a lot, either because other guys think you're, like, lame or something for, like, being sad or venting. And I don't like that, so I try my best not to hide my emotions. Okay, I can't break that rock. What rocks can I break? It does feel like venting would be good, but I don't want to bring others down. I'd be a therapist if I wasn't worried about getting depressed. You see, that's also why I like the whole story thing, because, yeah, trauma dumping is not good. I mean, if someone offers you a shoulder to lean on, I feel like if someone offers you a shoulder to lean on, they should be making that offer to you in good faith, knowing that you might have something actually dark going on, and that they are offering to listen to what's going on. They need to be prepared for something bad. But, you know, it's a give and take. You can't also just, every day tell your friends you're gonna do something bad to yourself. I mean, I've had people do that to me, where I'll tell them, hey, I'm here for you. You can tell me what's going on. And then every night it's, they're telling me, like, some really awful things. And I want to be supportive, but also, that's definitely not a good thing, being told day after day that they're gonna hurt themselves. It does get to you, so there is a little bit of a balance that I feel like everyone needs to find for themselves. And again, that's why I like venting on Instagram. Because, I mean, again, I know someone's heard it, and that makes me feel pretty good, honestly. That someone's heard my cry for help. But I also don't feel as guilty because I'm not just, like, going up to someone, I'm not just, like, going up to someone directly telling them all these things. I'm just able to put on my story on Instagram, just, I'm having a really bad day, I've had a lot of bad thoughts going through my head, and I don't like this. Because, you know, if someone wants to reach out, they can. And if I feel like talking about those feelings with someone, well, hey, someone's reached out, I can tell them. They know what they're getting themselves in for. It's also something I don't want to overdo, but for me, those feelings kind of show up at random. I think, I'm pretty sure it's like some weird form of, like, mania that's causing it. Also, I somehow have lost the ability to cry. It's a wild experience, not like an insecurity thing, I just can't. No, I mean, same here, honestly. I mean, you know, something like really tragic will make me cry, but I've noticed I also just can't cry either. I can't, like, bring myself to cry, or something, like, severe happening, I won't cry. I'll freak out, though. Don't get me wrong, I'm gonna fucking be in the anxiety thing. People made fun of my laugh during puberty. I had taught myself not to laugh. Only in the past year have I been able to laugh again. You gotta laugh with pride, alright? I fucking go off with my hyena-ass laugh. Actually, why my first persona was a hyena. Just because someone, like, called me a hyena when I started laughing, and I fucking loved it. I went full send into that shit. I mean, it's just about surrounding yourself with, like, actual decent people, you know? At the end of the day. And you also do have to be kind to yourself. We, as people, will oftentimes, let our own, like, self-doubt and self-hatred get the better of us. And you just gotta remember to be kind to yourself, you know? That's sometimes all you can do. I mean, like, I've definitely dealt with a lot of self-worth issues. And a lot of self-guilt. So, something about me that I'm still unfortunately working on, but in a lot of the relationships I've had, I haven't been the best about leaving those relationships. I don't want to say, oh, I have this mental thing, and that's why I do it, because I don't want to make an excuse, but, definitely there have been relationships where, I don't know how to describe it. The point is, it's like I fizzle out in terms of interest. Part of that problem is definitely something to do with some kind of mental instability. Again, not like excusing it, but it's definitely a big part of it where I'll heavily rush into a relationship. And it's definitely not helped with the fandom and online culture in general being something where rushing into relationships is very common. A lot of people will start saying "I love yous" within weeks of being with someone, and unfortunately, I have had a lot of self-control issue with realizing that, hey, that is definitely not something I should be doing. But at the same time, you know, I like a girl, I have fun with them, I tell them that, and then they immediately tell me they want to like be my girlfriend, or you know, they love me. I can tell things are moving way too fast. But instead of recognizing that and, like, forcing it to slow down, I let it happen. I go into it. Um, part of my self-worth issues that someone fucking majorly helped me out with was... mead. Maple syrup, starfruit, minor tree, crab cake, tilapia. Spring, summer. I'm gonna get the rare seed now because we will need it in the fall. I'm gonna get the maple syrup too because I definitely need it for something. And I'm gonna get mead so I can be an alcoholic. There we go. But yeah, no, I mean, just to be blunt, what I would do in relationships, a lot of them were online, a lot of them were a mix of online and in person, and unfortunately some of them have been fully in person. But essentially what I would end up doing is, after things get like really hot and heavy, I would lose interest eventually. And I wouldn't know how to tell them. So I just wouldn't. I'd basically just start slowly disappearing, and people aren't dumb. You know whenever someone that you really like being with suddenly withdraws. It's never something you can do subtly or over time. But they notice, and it hurts them. And they definitely let me know that it's hurt them. Like I said, it's been a pretty constant thing that I'm really not proud of doing. But, you know, they just don't talk to me after that. Maybe I'll try and reach out, but they really don't want to have it. And I would let that guilt kind of like follow me around nonstop. We do need that. I'm going to keep the 4-leaf clover. I would let that guilt follow me around nonstop, and I'd use it to justify... What's worse is that I would use the fact that I did something bad as an excuse to keep doing bad things. Because what I would end up telling myself is, I'm a bad person. And this is proof that I'm a bad person. Look at what Look, I hurt this beautiful girl's feelings. This means I am undoubtedly a horrible person, and I will never change, and I will never be good. So it's literally just this big self-fulfilling prophecy that I did to myself. Forget what's back here. And I'm learning to... And that's what I mean by, like, you definitely need to... Oh. I didn't even need maple syrup. It's definitely something you need to work on with yourself. Well, ever been in love, you think? I have. for sure. I don't know. Love is also a weird thing. Also, every relate rack. I was in a nasty relationship in high school, and thankfully I've been able to grow through therapy and work towards it. But yeah, I just, anyways, what someone had told me when I was, like, going on a pretty depressing self-loathing rant, just trying to, like, make myself feel better, I guess. I was talking about, like, how I hurt all these women, and I broke their hearts, and this, and I feel awful about it, and this person was just straight up, like, hey, Moist, you are not that fucking important, dude. Like, get a fucking grip of yourself. They're like, yeah, you definitely hurt them. They definitely had some heartache. But also, Moist, baby, you were with them for, like, a few months at most. You were not the most important thing in your life. They have things they need to work on if they're falling in love with a guy they met a few months ago. So they definitely have things they need to work on. But also, if there are people who will fall in love with someone that fucking easily, you were definitely not that important in their life. They are going to move on from you if they haven't already. That doesn't mean they're going to forgive you. Doesn't mean you should be forgiven. But you gotta stop, like, you gotta stop using that to, like, fucking hate yourself more. You just gotta move on. And honestly, that really fucking did the trick. Because, yeah, they're right. I'm not that fucking important. I did something bad, yeah. That doesn't discredit the bad thing I did. There's also nothing I can really do about it. It's a sucky situation. Can learn from it, can grow from it, and move on. Like, I'm sure, like, at most, those people, like, will think of me in passing, like, oh, yeah, I remember when I was with that asshole. And that's all it has to be. And I'm good with that, you know? I haven't had those feelings since high school. Not sure if love isn't what I thought, or it's just rare. I mean, being truthful, dude, like... being truthful, dude, love... feelings in general are mostly... Hickory Horn Devil. Feelings in general are mostly just things made up by the media, by movies and TV. They show you the most overdramatic way of how you should feel. Hold on, I gotta do something. They show you the most overdramatic way of how they think you should feel. And what am I trying to say? Fuck. Movie and media will tell you that... Hi. What? Oh, hi Apollo. Didn't see you there. Welcome to the stream. Movie and media will tell you this is how you're supposed to feel when a loved one dies. This is how you're supposed to feel when you're in love. This is how you're supposed to feel when... Okay, Apollo, fuck right off, my guy. Like, just fuck right the fuck off, my guy. God damn. Sorry if anyone thought that was a little bit, like, out of left field, but no. Just straight up fuck no. Yeah, nah, dude. Listen, if God exists, I really don't want to be loved by that motherfucker. Alright, why would I want to be loved by a mass murderer, by the way? Like, someone who will hurt people or allow people to be hurt. In fact, you know, we're not even gonna fucking dignify that with the typical fucking debate argument. Just no. We ain't fucking with God here. We ain't fucking with that. Sorry about that. I get a little bit passionate sometimes. Maple syrup. I need another chest soon. I can make another chest. But yeah, no, just, movies are gonna show you, are gonna tell you, my YouTube thing's broken, by the way. It's saying we have no concurrent viewers, and I don't know why. But movies and media in general will show you how you should feel, quote unquote, about certain things. They tell you that whenever a loved one dies, you need to break down into sobs and tears. It needs to carry with you for the rest of your life. It needs to be important to your plot. And that's because in media, they can't just be like, oh, yeah, this guy's mom just died. No, it has to be important to the plot. But then, whenever that happens to people in the real world,